On this episode of Exploring the Unknown, claims of shadow figures, phantom piano music, and the presence of several unwelcoming spirits draws the Spooks team to St. Joseph, Missouri. With the help of fellow paranormal investigators from Mid-Continent Paranormal Research Society, the team plans to gather evidence of the paranormal claims while being locked in overnight. What will they discover as they wander the hallways and corridors of the Beattie Mansion while trying to entice the unwelcoming spirits of a location shrouded in mystery and suspense? Deep in the heart of St. Joseph lies the Beattie Mansion, a location that has become well known for its paranormal phenomenon and rich history. Built in 1854 by the first elected mayor of the city, Armstrong Beattie, it has seen its share of sorrow and tragedy. Passing away in 1878 from mysterious complications after contracting cholera, there were no heirs to hand the property over to. So when Armstrong's wife died 2 years later, the house was sold to the Ladies Union Benevolence Association. Over the years, it has been the residence of many organizations ranging from a homeless shelter to a retirement home. It was sold again in 2004 and has sat vacant since, with the plans of hopefully being converted into a bed and breakfast. The hallways and rooms of this majestic home still sing with the remnants of times past and lives lived, including those of the paranormal nature.
This is the Beattie Mansion. It's named that because Armstrong Beattie built the place in 1854. He was the first banker of St. Joseph, Missouri, five-time banker, kind of a legend here in St. Joe. The house, the Beatties didn't have heirs, direct heirs, and so after they died, the property went to the city of St. Joseph. And the first thing that it was a home for unwed mothers and an orphanage, and it was that for a number of years. Then it became a old folks home, a retirement home for mostly government funded. That's when I went through a big renovation in the 50s. And it was that for a number of years. And then it was a drug treatment center and also a homeless shelter. So it has a rich history and a lot of pain.
Who's there? Did you hear that?
Yeah. Part of the city is turned into.
Come over here and touch one of these.
It was that, Larry. You're fine.
No, it wasn't. Something pushed me.
To the window.
The window, to the wall. To the wall. Standing over there.
I will. Okay, go up and push Jordan this time. Do it.
I hear someone walking around out in the hall.
If you're walking in the hall, come into this room. We're at the last room on the right. Push Larry again. Push me. You're here by yourself most of the time, so we come here to talk to you. And you don't want to talk.
The chair's pretty comfortable.
If you want to prove you're here, all you have to do is come up to either one of these. Preferably I don't care. You pick. Just one of them and try to take it from my hand. That's all you have to do. Do you want a lot of people in here to talk to you? If you want to be left alone, then all you got to do is go up to this green light. Just make it change color. Just one more light. That's all you have to do. I'm not asking for much.
I'm sitting in your chair. You want me to get out of your chair? Come push me out of it.
Was this your room? If you're one of the people that lived here when it was a homeless shelter, why were you homeless?
Because they didn't have a home.
Did you lose your job? Did you lose your family? What was the reason behind you being homeless?
What was that?
Jordan's stomach or something.
My stomach didn't grow.
No, it must have been outside.
That sounded like it came from in here. There's the window, man. Sounded like someone rewinding tape. A little bit. I swear someone just peeked in the
It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There were people in and out. It wasn't scary. I was in the kitchen, and I was bent over. In my peripheral vision, I saw a person come in, a man, walk and turn towards me, and he was about 10 feet away. And I noticed him in my peripheral vision for a count of 5 and thought he wanted to speak to me. And I stood up and turned, and no one was there.
Please come up and talk to us. Break any scores down.
Hey Jordan, can you come out towards like the center of the room to get that floodlight?
What am I doing?
What was this room used for back when you lived here?
All right, we're going to be very quiet, and we want you to come walk in here and say something to us. We're not here to scare you, or hurt you, or mess with you. We just want to talk to you. If you don't feel like coming in and talking, maybe you could bang on something out there in the hallway.
That's me.
If you can see us, please knock on the door.
Mr. and Mrs. Beattie, are you here? Was this your house when you were mayor of St. Joe? Are you the one that scratches people? If you are, you want to come up, scratch me?
I can hear them now, I think. Did you hear someone talking just now, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn I just heard Larry's voice. Are you out there?
The place was being burglarized, and I had the short straw, so I was down in the basement in a chair, and I was surveilling the window where we thought people were coming in. I was armed, and it got very cold down there. I thought, well, it must be a draft, but I realized it was colder in the basement than it was outside. And then I felt a burning down my arm, my left arm. Felt like nettles or fire coral, a burning, and was very unnerved. So I left, and when I went home, I had a full, very thick fleece on. And when I pulled it off, I had 4 scratch marks that were beaded up blood down my arm. So I don't hardly go down there.
This gets really warm though.
Yeah. Pipe.
No, right? I won't describe it.
Is there an old man hiding in here somewhere? Can you tell me what your name is? Did you work here? Is that why you're down in the basement all the time?
Why does it sound like a girl moaning?
Are you the one they see through the window? Are you the one scratching people?
In the basement, in the boiler room, I didn't feel something in there. I heard what sounded like metal moving around on the floor when I was in there by myself. And then down on the west side of the basement, in the wood room, sounded like a person saying something, a man. I couldn't make it out at the time. That was during the day, when I was down there by myself setting something up.
They scanned the lines at the other end. I noticed that when I was walking through before.
Because the light in the hallway's not on, is it? Looked like there used to be a doorway there at one time. See the different bricks?
Mm-hmm. What's wrong?
I'm trying to figure out where that light's coming from.
That's the room right where we were set up.
That's what?
The back side of the kitchen, there is a light on back there.
Where that wood.
The cooler, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to unscrew that light.
I think that light's still on back there.
Okay.
Because we didn't turn it off.
So there must have been a door from the kitchen into here. Cause see, look at the different bricks.
Mm-hmm.
And it still has a wood header right there. I wonder if this was like no, it could have been because they had the boiler there. It's supposed to say like a walk-in cool room, but doesn't make sense. Is that a piston? Looks like a piston, doesn't it? When was the last certified boiler?
The city of St. Joe is no.
I almost dropped the camera.
Did we give you a date? 1965.
Okay.
Second day of September. Second day of September, 1965. Today's September 2nd.
Wow,
Weird, isn't it?
that's odd. Coincidence.
That it was certified as what? A boiler inspection?
Yeah, on the second day of September, 1965.
What's wrong?
Nothing, I'll just get a picture of it or.
No.
So it's been, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months since I've been here. I don't remember. It was over the winter time. I had a few things happen, trying to recall where they happened. One was right behind me here in the hallway. We had an interaction with a device, I can't remember the name of the device, where it would only light up on command. And I caught an EVP that sounded like piano music. In the main room, where we have the setup, like the headquarters, last time, and we're doing the same tonight, I saw a shadow of a person walk by, what it looked like came down the stairs, and walked by towards the front door.
If you were here, would you please come up and communicate with us, talk with us? We got several different things that we might be able to communicate with you with. This device that I'm holding on my box over there. It's got a blue light on it. Come up, touch that, or this box that I'm holding in my hand has a green light. If you get close to it, it'll change colors, change from green to yellow to orange to red. The stronger you grab it, the more it'll light up. I'll set it here on this pillow, away from me. If you want to go up there and try to pick it up. If you can do that, please. Change colors, it's a birthday surprise for you.
Who is here with us right now? Can you throw something, make a noise, say something to let us know that you're here? Not Rick. What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. You hear something? I'm sitting in a chair. This camera keeps focusing and not focusing and focusing and not.
Yeah, it sounded like someone said, "Hey."
You'll notice that you see things out of the corner of your eye here frequently when you first come here. It's one of the things you notice. Also, sound is odd here. It has a lot of angles and sound bounces around. It's sometimes difficult to hear or discern exactly where a voice, a sound is coming from, which is a little unnerving. But the first experience I had, I was living here full time, and I was upstairs in a bedroom, the master bedroom, and it was 3 in the morning, and I was reading. I couldn't sleep, and from the back stairwell, the servant's stairwell, I heard a voice very clearly say, "Yes, sir, I'm coming, sir, I'm coming," and bounced off the back staircase, and it sounded like it was 20 feet away. The windows were closed. It did not come from the outside, and I investigated armed and cleared all the exits and made sure that everything was locked. The place is huge. People can hide, but there was no access that I could see.
What's wrong?
He kind of.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
Jordan.
I really hope this is on camera.
What?
On this, from that like little window that's down there, it looked like someone just walked right back and forth.
Where?
Down there?
Yeah.
Oh, do we want to go down there?
Yeah.
I can't see, so you go ahead in front of me.
Scooby-Doo. Where are you?
So like they went in here
Yeah, it looked like they went straight across from that room to this.
to this one?
Yeah, they looked like they came from here and then went straight across that one.
Rick again. Larry and Jordan. Jordan just saw what looked like a person walk from one room to the next. So we're down here checking it out. Okay, where are you at? Did we just see you walk across the hallway? Is this your walker?
This one in the corner.
Did you use this walker to get around? Like this? I'll make a good old person, wouldn't I?
You already did?
Can you come downstairs with us?
Can you cook me up some fried chicken?
Could you imagine being the patients that would have to stay in these rooms down here?
Oh,
I mean, I'm sure it was fixed up, but you're still in the basement.
I bet it was hot in that kitchen.
Tell me what your name is. I'm like a bad grandpa. There's a pink dress type thing hanging in the closet. What? What? What?
I was filming right here and turning to film you, and there was someone standing right here. Like I you know, there was someone standing right here. in
Male,
between.
female?
I don't know. It was just a figure.
Figure of speech.
Scary.
So are you here with us? Yep. You kind of startled Larry a little bit.
It may have been my mind playing tricks on me or something. I don't know.
Alright, if you want to have some fun with me, I want you to do something for me, if you can. If you can go upstairs to the other 3 people in this building, the other 3 live people in this building, and pull on the old man's shirt. Just pull on his shirt and let him know that I want him to come downstairs. Can you do that for me? You're a lot faster and younger than me. So if you could get up there and pull on his shirt, I would appreciate it.
Are you out there making noise? I swear, I just heard someone say, yeah.
If it's you out there making noise, come on in here and make some noise. It's shut it down. It's a flashlight.
I hear a woman out there.
Is your name Eliza? Was this your house? If it is, do you know today is your birthday? If you want me to sing happy birthday to you, make a noise.
Can you touch my bald head? For good luck?
Yeah, rub his bald head. It'll bring you good luck.
Can you tell me what this room was to you? Was it a bedroom? Yeah, footsteps out in the hallway.
I wonder if that's them though.
If that's you, can you come walking down to the room we're in?
I really hate standing in this corner. I don't know.
That's them.
I think that's the dog eyes.
I don't hear it now. Hello? Got a mini trampoline we can jump on down here.
Sweet. Set the camera in a minute.
Carpet.
I don't hear them out there.
But you heard the talking and the walking, right?
Yeah.
While investigating one of the rooms on the second floor, the Spooks team captures what sounds like someone singing in the corner on one of the cameras. The interesting part is that it was no one present was able to hear it, and the other camera that was filming in the room did not capture this anomaly. Carpet.
I don't hear them out there.
But you heard the talking and the walking, right?
Yeah.
Carpet. But you heard the talking and the walking, right?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, Jordan?
I don't hear them out there.
But you heard the talking and the walking, right?
Yeah. I just saw like the back of the legs as somebody's taking a step and moving throughout this room. Yeah.
That's when I saw come out.
Just now?
Yeah, that's why I'm going out here.
Okay.
You saw it too, Jordan?
Yeah, it looked like he was taking a step.
Okay, well you and I both saw the same thing. It was like it was, if you go into that room to the left, is there another room to the left? Or something to the left? Because there's like a wall or something there. Okay.
I mean, there's a door. If I'm facing this way, there's a door that way.
Yeah.
There's a door down that way that leads back to that.
Jordan and I both saw what looked like a legs.
Someone's back their calf.
Yeah, back of somebody's calf as they were taking a step in the room across the hall, and he just went and checked it out, and there was nobody there.
Now, I know you might have tried before, but you weren't able to do it, but maybe if you try again, you can pull the hat off the young kid's head, the one with the blonde hair. Can you go try to pull his hat off? I want his hat. Can you bring it to me?
If you're up walking around, walk on over here. What?
Something just brushed up right against my arm.
Spooks and MCPRS were able to capture some very interesting evidence of paranormal activity while investigating the Beattie Mansion. It is unclear whether or not this activity is related to anything that happened or anyone that stayed in the house, but it is clear that there is something seemingly intelligent wandering the corridors of this historically rich home. Only time, continued research, and data collection will be able to shed light onto the mysteries that are the house on the hill.